sorry, there's a plane over me, and as a true Frenchman, I would say, the plane, the plane.
Okay, I want to talk about your new album you're working on.
Yes.
All right, can you tell us a little bit about that? Because you've got 3 days left and you're at 70% of your goal.
Yeah, I'm 2 days left actually.
Oh.
2 days, today and tomorrow night until Friday. Yeah, Friday. Well, it's going very well thanks to the fans and thanks to people like yourself. Uh, Lots of publicity around it. I'm very surprised the amount of publicity was absolutely outstanding. I think the album is a mixture of rock, blues, flamenco, and why all that? Because originally I came from Europe 30 years ago. I was born in Europe, and my dad was from Spain. So I grew up listening to flamenco music, and but I like rock and blues. So when I became a rock singer, and somehow, you know, I missed the flamenco vibe, and not so long ago, I was able to jam one day on stage with a couple of great guitarists, Ben Wood and Luis Villegas, and a cajon player named Mike Bennett, and we jammed on a song and we gave it a flamenco flavor. It was actually a song by Black Sabbath, and it sounded amazing. We played live at the Masters of Rock, and the audience and the response was absolutely amazing. Seriously, I'm not trying to brag about it, but I think they were very surprised because we mixed power, those vocals were very powerful, and we gave a little twist to those two guitarists. So I decided to do an album like that, and I've been working on it for a little while, and that's it.
Yeah, I want to say you have a lot of really cool rewards on your Pledge Music. And
Yes.
you've got everything from signed CDs, ticket meet and greets, handwritten lyrics.
Yes, signed underwear too. No, I'm just kidding.
You could add that
But
really quick, probably.
that would go fast. A clean one, a dirty one. You know, you know the thing. I think it's important to give back to the fans. Um, you can be as good as you can be. All right. You can be a great artist, but if you do not have fans to support your work, I mean, really, you're not. Unfortunately, you're not much. You know, you're still a wonderful artist, but you know, only your mama is gonna listen to your music. You know, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
So we need the fans, and I've been blessed with thousands of fans, and I want to reward them. You know, I have special things. For example, people can come to the studio, and I usually say, oh yeah, for one person, but I'm very generous. I'm always like, sure, bring your girlfriend or your wife, it's fine, no charge. I'm always giving. Why? Because it pleases me to give to people. I always say, Jeremy, I always say giving is receiving. When you give something to someone, the gift is actually goes both ways. You actually enjoy that gift as well because you can see the person happy. So makes me happy as well.
I wanted to talk about because some of this money is actually going to go to Wounded Warrior Project. Is that something you're close to?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. For many reasons. I was born in Europe, and if it wasn't for some American soldier in 1945, I would probably be speaking German today. So, no offense to the German, by the way. You know, things have moved on and everything, but I would never forget, and I have never forgotten World War II because a lot of my family actually were sent out to the concentration camp and never came back. So I'm very grateful to the American soldiers. Very grateful for that, and also um, I believe we need to help them. They go to war for us. They do things for us that we don't want to do, and then they come back, and many of them are pretty messed up because the truth is, when you go to war, I mean, I've never been to war, but when they go to war or serve, let's just say, it's pretty brutal. So we need to help them, and it's my way of saying thank you for your service, thank you for helping us, thank you for doing something I cannot do. So giving a little bit of money, it's not much, but if that can help someone, then I'm happy. You know what I mean? we should not forget those soldiers, you know. And I'm not trying to be political here. This is not a Donald Trump statement here. It's just a good citizen. I chose to be an American citizen 25 years ago, and I've noticed how uh, wonderful this country is. Not because it's a beautiful, because the weather is beautiful, because Tulsa is beautiful, because Los Angeles is beautiful. I realized that it was a beautiful country because of the American people. The American people are amazing. They're good people. They give, they share, they love everyone. So I say, why not? Why not help if I can help? You know, that's all.
Yeah, I actually got to see your video of you playing Wicked Game live.
Yeah,
I
you
thought,
like that song?
oh, that's a really cool song the way you sung it.
Oh, thanks. I give it a little twist. I think it's important to when you redo a song, when you cover a song, I think what you can do as an artist is to give it a twist. There is no way I can do as well as Chris Isaac. First of all, he's a great performer. The guitars were amazing. There's no way I can beat that. All I can do is give it my twist, my little sound, and hopefully people like yourself and fans and friends will like it. And so far, so good.
Can we talk about upcoming shows that you have that you're going to be touring? Fans can look forward to finding you at.
Well, there's many shows. It's going to be shows with Great White. I'm touring a lot with Great White. We have a lot of shows uh, with Great White. In fact, we were in Tulsa not so long ago. We did Oklahoma with, I think, so many Scorpions. Who was there? Disturbed.
6
Many,
a.m.
yeah, it was all those great bands. I mean, I know you were there, so I'm sure you enjoyed yourself very much so. 40,000 screaming fans, so it's pretty amazing. But yes, a lot of shows with Great White, of course, but some shows as well with my band, my Spanish band, Latinos band, all Latinos, and I don't have the exact dates yet, but they're coming. You know, they're coming.
What really wanted to make you get into music?
Oh my God, it's a good one. You know, my dad was a jazz guitar player, okay? And I remember watching my dad play jazz and flamenco and thing, you know, and you see your dad do things when you want to do the same thing your dad is doing, you know. So my dad was never famous or anything. He was just he enjoyed playing guitar. And hold on a second. I'm sorry. I had to anyway clear my throat. Plus, I wanted to be a doctor, but for some reasons, nah, it didn't pan out. So everybody in my family is either an attorney or a doctor or a very famous businessman. You know, it's a Jewish family. You know, I'm the only one. I'm the rent. I'm an artist. You know, I'm like people say, really? You're just an artist? Yeah, but I sing well.
You've got an amazing following. You've accomplished so much.
I know, but sometimes my mom is always telling me, yeah, you could have been a doctor, you know, like Dr. Terry Ilous. That sounds so good. I'm like, really? Not really, Mom. You know, parents are funny. You know, they want to tell us they want to tell us what to do. You know, I mean, it is the way it is. I mean, parents should tell us what to do sometimes. But my mom wanted me to be a doctor, and I don't know about that. But you know, I hate blood, so.
Uh-huh. Let's see. You played at Rocklahoma. You got your solo album, Pledge Music, Wounded Warrior. Let's see here. You were in the band XYZ.
Yes, I formed a band with my brother Pat Fontaine. We came to the United States in 1986. I was 5 years old, and don't laugh. And we, we we formed the band. We got signed to a major label. No, actually, first of all, we got signed to an indie. And back then, being signed to an indie was ridiculous. But we did very well. First album went gold, surprised everybody, and then the second album sold only 225,000 copies. Back then it was terrible, so we get dropped. and and then I became homeless. Believe it or not, I made a lot of money with XYZ because Pat and I were smart and uh, really good businessman. So we made a lot of money with publishing and advances and everything. But I found myself in the 90s to be without a purpose. To be honest with you, I didn't have a purpose. So I was homeless for a while, for a few years. I didn't have a place to stay. I lived in my car, which is strange, when it is what it is. But I believe in the power of the universe, and I believe in the power of God, and I believe in the secret actually. And if you think about something, it can happen. It's things become thoughts become things. That's the way I apply that all the time. And I wanted to be back on stage, and here I am.
Oh, well, while I was at Rocklahoma, I got to meet your really nice assistant, Dina.
Yeah,
Yeah, how'd you get hooked up with her?
Gina.
Yeah.
She's a wonderful person. We've met. I think we just met over the internet. One day she did an interview. She interviewed me years ago, and we kept touch and talked and things. And she's very efficient. I have another lady working for me. I have an assistant, Valerie, who's also very, very, very efficient. Because sometimes I have ADD, so sometimes I lose track. I'm like, what am I supposed to do today? What am I supposed to say? So Valerie is perfect for that. She's like, Terry, 9 o'clock meeting. Oh, okay. And Jen is the same way. So I love those two ladies very, very much. So.
Oh, she's a very nice girl. I got to talk to her for about an hour.
Oh, she's got a very sexy voice. Don't you think so?
Oh, yeah.
That's why you talk to her for an hour. She's got a very, very sexy voice. The first time I talked to her, I was like, damn, that voice.
You didn't want to stop talking, did you?
No. She was like, hi, how are you? I was like, I'm well all of a sudden. I was bad before, but now I'm going to be a bad boy. We didn't talk music, we talked sex for 3 hours. No, I'm just kidding. Just joking. Well, she's very professional, and so am I. So, perfect.
Hey, I wanted to ask, since you're on the road so much, and you're playing all these shows, there's like, hey, I want to go see this band, but I can't because I'm playing tonight. Has that ever happened to you before?
All the time. All the time. Sometimes I miss out on so many great shows. I'm like, oh, man. And sometimes I'm in town. I could go, but I'm like, if I could go, let's just say I go, I'm going to be talking a lot, and that's going to damage my voice, and then I have a show in the morning, and then I'm going to go to bed late. So I'm like, well, I'm getting old, so I need my beauty sleep, so no, I'm not going to do it. So I just sent an email to the guy, said, sorry guys, can't make it, best of luck, love you guys, so many bands I love to see, but it is what it is, I have to make sure that the fans are expecting a show the next day, so I have to make sure that I deliver the goods. You know what I mean? You pay $50 or whatever you pay to see a concert, $20 or free, whatever. You have to be good. It's just like, come on, it's just like before sex, before being naked, you have to do some push-ups. So the lady could think, oh my God, he's so built. On that.
Wow. I'm gonna say, I'm actually gonna meet you again. You're gonna be in Tulsa at Streaks Gone Wild.
Good. Fantastic. When is that?
That's gonna be in September.
Great. Well, if you, a good thing would be is maybe we can, if you need tickets for your show, I'm sure a Great White will be able to arrange that if you want to.
Oh, that would be
if you
good.
Want to tickets for your listeners, if you're interested.
Yeah, we could do a couple giveaways.
If you want to do that, I'm sure I can work it out. You have to remember, you have to remind me, and I have to put you in touch with Great White. But I'm sure Great White is very generous, so they will be very happy to give some giveaways, and then it would be good for your listeners. Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be great. We could try to do that closer to the showtime.
Yes, of course. Close to showtime, a little bit of publicity, and we'll give some giveaways, tickets, VIP, whatever, meet and greet. We can arrange that.
Okay, yeah, we'll figure out how to do that. When do you want me to touch base with you on that?
When the show is in September?
Yeah.
How about mid-August?
Mid-August, okay.
Mid-August, send me an email through Jen, or send Jen an email, and I will forward it to because Jen handles me. She doesn't handle Great White, but she will be forwarded. She will forward your email to Great White and their PR, uh, Melissa will handle that. She will take care of that. She's really good.
Sweet. Oh, it sounds like it's going to be a good time again. You get to come back to the area.
Yeah, people are really nice over there. I mean, I think people are really nice all over. America is a great country. People love music. They love to party. They love to the idea of barbecue, beers, and rock and roll. It's just very American. It's a bit different in Europe. People are more reserved. Doesn't mean they love you the same way. They're just more reserved. It's the same way in Japan. If you go to a concert in Japan, they sit down. At the end of the song, they all clap their hands, and then it's quiet. And you're like, really? Did I do something wrong? I mean, I don't get it. It's the same in Canada. Canadians are the same way. And by the way, I love Canada. I'm a huge supporter of that country. But it's the same way. They're very reserved. As of Americans are much more like, yeah, let's do it. Women go wild. They show things. Whatever. So I'm not gonna say anything. So anyway, it's pretty wild.
Hey, I wanted to ask, you've recorded a lot of albums and songs. How much
Yeah.
unheard music is sitting in your vaults?
Oh my God, lots of it. If you only knew, I know so many songs. Sometimes I'm like, sometimes I'm like, well, if I die, maybe, my family's gonna release all that stuff. Wow, it's gonna be a big thing. Nobody cares. But anyway, I have lots of songs. Some of them are good. Some of them are terrible. And you know, I have recorded many, many songs with different artists. Put it this way, because I'm a songwriter and um, I'm a writing machine, put it this way. You put me in a room and I'll write. I just love to write. So yes, indeed, Jeremy, I have a lot of songs, and hopefully one day I will release them, and maybe some of my fans will like it.
I didn't know if you were like Prince, where he's got over 5,000 songs.
Well, I'm not Prince. Prince was a musical genius. But I'm taller than him, okay? So it's pretty good. No, Prince was a musical genius. He's just a brilliant, brilliant, brilliant artist. There are very few artists like that. You have David Bowie, you have Prince, Sting. I mean, very few artists like that. The rest are just great artists, but nothing like those guys. Stevie Wonder is another one. Um, Everybody else is just great artists, but those guys are just brilliant.
I want to talk. While I was at Rocklahoma, I got to sit down with Mark Kendall for about 20 or 30 minutes.
Great. How'd you like that? Mark is cool.
Really, really nice guy. We got like one-on-one personal questions and stuff.
Yeah. Mark is a Mark is a true. What I like about Mark, when I first met Mark, actually, what strikes me about him is he's very sincere. He's like your good buddy. You think if you've known him for 10 years or 20 years, even though you just met him, he's just like really cool, and he tries to make you feel good. He's a religious man. He's very, very religious. He goes to church, all the thing, and I commend him for that. I respect that very, very much, because I believe in God, and I believe in the power of the universe. So, Mark is a great guy, really good guy.
Okay, I wanted to talk about. Can you mention websites, and we'll talk about your pledge music, your personal page, and where people can go to find information about you.
Sure. Okay, so first of all, my personal website is terryilous.com. That's pretty simple. But as far as the pledge, people go to pledgemusic.com/Terry Ilous. That's me. And Terry is spelled Terry, Ilous Ilous. And people can go to the website, and that particular website, and they can pre-order the CD. One thing people need to understand is this is not a donation. People can pre-order in order to raise money. See, the labels, the way we used to know them, record companies, everything, it's all gone, Jeremy. It's all gone. Nowadays, what you have left is few artists, like Celine Dion, or those big artists, get signed, and that's great. But all the other artists don't have supporting. So what's going on is Pledge Music is a great platform for artists to come up with the funds. What they do, I mean, I think it's brilliant idea. You can pre-order the CDs, you can pre-order a meet and greet, you can pre-order a T-shirt or whatever, and that particular money will help fund the album. And that's great. It's a great idea. So when people go to my particular site, they can pre-order things. As I said, meetings, shirts.
A
You
happy
know, I have,
birthday phone call.
yeah, people pay using PayPal.
Hmm.
PayPal is the way to go. I mean, I think everybody uses PayPal nowadays, and we're 70% in, so we're doing pretty well. We have 2 days left today, which is Thursday and Friday at midnight. If we don't reach our goal, then the money will be returned to the pledgers, meaning there will be no CD. It's the way it works. So, and I cannot. It's funny because I was thinking, well, maybe I'm gonna pledge myself and just like you know $2,000 or $3,000 where they can't because they know where the money comes from. So the money has to come from the fans, not from me. So I will bring additional money, of course, but the fans have to come up with they have to pre-order items. So hopefully they will.
Do you like using pledge music over Kickstarter?
I think they're both great. I looked into Kickstarter. I think they're wonderful as well. Um, as far as Pledge Music, what I like about them, I like their support team. I have to tell you that I looked into that because I'm not very computer savvy. My people are, but um, Pledge Music has a really good team, meaning you can. There's a good support team. If you have a question, they will answer right away. It's hey, how do I do that? Hey, how do I need to change this particular item and post this new item, and they will tell you how to do it. As of Kickstarter may not have that kind of team, okay, but they have other things Kickstarter that are also very good. So it's just a matter of opinion. Personally, I decided to work with Pledge this time around. But who knows what's going to happen next time? I may switch to Kickstarter. So you see, I'm a very good diplomatic person. I never burn bridges.
Okay. Is there anything that we need to talk about that we haven't covered yet?
No, I think we need to talk about. We talked about the pledge. We need to talk about the raising money for the veterans, which is a good thing. And just it's a great interview, and you know, I'm glad you're giving me a chance to explain myself, and I thank you for that. I'm in Big Bear today, uh, in the mountains in Los Angeles. I mean, next to Los Angeles, like 2 hours away from Los Angeles, and it's absolutely outstanding today.
Oh,
So,
I always like to talk to anybody.
I'm sorry.
I like to talk to anybody and give them a chance to speak.
No, what I want to just say is thank you. I want to thank my fans. To be honest with you, I've been blessed over the years to have a great support team, great fans who always send me messages and say, "Hey, man, thanks for the songs. Thank you for this. Thank you for that." It means a lot. As an artist, we have doubts. We write songs, and we doubt all the time. I'm very sensitive. I'm never sure of it. I'm like, well, I don't know if it's a good song. I don't know if I sang well. I'm the biggest critic. I'm always like, nah, was it all right? It was not a great performance. I'm never happy with my performances. And the fans are like, no, man, it's pretty good. They're very sincere. So, and they'll tell you if they don't like you, like, yeah, you're all right. Yeah, it's okay. So I think I'm blessed to have great fans, and as an artist, I'm blessed to still have fans. So, and I'm blessed that people like yourself give me interviews. So, again, I don't take things for granted. Life comes at you so fast. One day you're on top of the world, the next day you're homeless. So that's what happened to me. So I will never forget that. I will never forget the good. I mean, the good time, of course, you don't forget, but the bad time, the hard times, I will never forget that bad time. So I try to be humble and enjoy myself and just say, you know what, every day is a good day. So thank you, God.
Oh, you've been very nice on the interview.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the interview, man.
Hey, I wanted to ask you really quick. Is there
Yeah.
anything special in your guys' rider? That's the
Great White or myself?
either one. That you
Great
that.
White? No, there's nothing special except there's no. Let me see. Oh yeah, peanut butter jelly. Artie likes peanut butter jelly, so we're good. And what we did, no, really nothing special. We are very. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but we're very boring kind of guys. I mean, there's really no alcohol except Audie likes champagne, which is a new thing. I'm like, oh, you like champagne? They're like, yeah, man, let's get some champagne. I'm like, all right, you got it. But the funny thing is, we don't even drink it. It's our fans that go backstage. They drink our alcohol. We don't even drink. Like, is that champagne? Can I open it? I'm like, sure, of course. And wine, same thing. We don't really drink. So there's nothing special backstage. Except I want to make sure I get good water, Avion water or Fiji water, which is very nothing special, or smart water. Um, but no, nothing special. And sorry to disappoint you, man. I know some people like M&Ms and brown and whatever colors, whatever. Some people like strippers backstage. I wish I could tell you all these things that we need 20 backstage. Backstage, we need 20 naked women and everything. I mean, that would be such a great story, right? You go to the room, like 20 strippers dancing for me, and the lights are, and the music is like soothing and everything. No, buddy. We go backstage, there's nothing. Just like quiet, no noise, nothing. No. Nope, nothing. Sorry about that. Next time.
That's fine. And then, really quick before we head out, I know it's 4th of July is coming up, so you gonna spend that with your family or anything?
Yes, we're playing on the 3rd. We're playing in Louisiana. But actually, no. On the 4th, I'll be flying. I'm gonna be on the plane. With a Delta attendant, and we're gonna celebrate the 4th of July on the Delta plane. Saying, it's a spectacle, and I'm gonna miss everything. But it's okay. It's part of the job. You know.